Krystal here. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel and you enjoy my content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you are not a new subscriber, welcome back. We have so much to talk about. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experiences as a brand new nurse on the floor, in real life, taking care of patients and doing nurse stuff, okay? So, I started work on July the 9th, so I've been working for a little over a month now. I am in what's called a graduate nurse residency program, and for those of you who do not know what that is, a graduate nurse residency program is a program that is designed to support the transition of a graduate nurse to a RN that is on the floor at the bedside caring for patients. So far, I'm loving my graduate nurse residency program. I'm so glad that I decided to choose a graduate nurse residency program. Also, I love my facility, okay? Like, I just feel so blessed that I was even offered a position here, and so far it's just been so great. I am on a med-surg floor. My facility has 3 med-surg floors. One is like an observation, one is true med-surg, and my floor is what's called the surgical floor. So we get more surgical than we get medical. We get everybody who comes up from surgery. Also, it's the ortho floor, so we get a lot of the joint patients as well. So we get medical experience, we get surgical experience, and we also get joint experience. And I have been absolutely loving it so far, but we're gonna get into that. So the very first week, I started on July 9th. The first day we had culture day, and culture day was when they invited every single new hire to one big place, and we all kind of got to know each other. We played games, we learned about the facility, well, the company, the organization. We did like team building exercises. Also, we got our badge pictures, things like that. It was about 150 people there, and not all of them were graduate nurses. About 80% were, but that was a very fun day. The second day, Tuesday, we were at our designated facility that we were going to be working at, and that day was fun because it was a smaller group. It was probably about 20 of us, and lots of different people came in to talk to us, the safety people, the security people, the infection control, the pharmacy. All those people came in and talked to us and welcomed us and all of that stuff, and that was pretty fun. Wednesday was kind of a boring day. We literally were on the computer the entire day doing like modules and things like that. On Thursday though, Thursday was a lot more fun. Thursday, it was only the graduate nurses, and what we did was we learned about the program, what's expected of us. We played games to get to know each other. They fed us breakfast. So that was a little bit more intimate as far as the nursing part goes, and we came up with a team name. We found out what's expected of us, and if we have questions, who to see. So that day was really fun. And on Friday, we had a charting class. So that pretty much sums up the first week. So the second week, we were on the floor. I went to the unit and I was with one of the nurses. It was kind of confusing because my manager was on vacation the week I started and the week after that. So for 2 weeks she was on vacation. So I kind of didn't know like what was expected of me. I hadn't sit down and talked to her or anything. So I'm just shadowing one of the nurses. That day was fun. That was my first 12-hour shift, and it wasn't that bad. Like, I was worried about my first 12-hour shift just because I've never worked a 12-hour shift before, but honestly it wasn't that bad. It was quite eventful actually. So that whole week I was pretty much shadowing, learning the unit, getting familiar with things and the people there. So I'm on the floor shadowing, and then I see this lady who's like this very spunky. She's so friendly, and I am going into the storage closet to find something. And mind you, it takes me forever to find anything in the storage room just because I don't know where anything is. Like when I go in there, I'm like, okay, alcohol wipes, alcohol wipes, alcohol wipes, alcohol wipes, and it's yeah. But now I'm good, but like the first couple weeks, like I was just like, okay, Don't ask me to go in there to get anything because I don't know where anything is. But so I went in the storage room to get something and I came out and this lady, she said, "Hey Krystal," and I turned and it was my manager, and she's amazing. I absolutely love my manager. She's so spunky and she's friendly, she's approachable, she's very hands-on. Like, she'll go in a room and unhook an IV for you. She's not one of those managers that just sits in the office that feels like they're too good to be at the bedside. No, she's awesome. And I remember her in the interview because in my interview there were 3 ladies in there. There was her, who was very nice, and everything I said, like, she would write it down. There was another lady who was also really, really nice, and then there was one lady who she was just like looking like this. Like, it looked like she just wasn't impressed with anything. But yeah, so she said, "Hey Kristen," I said, "Hey." She was like, she shook my hand, she was like, "Did you know that I chose you?" And I was like, "Yep." I said, "Whenever they called me for my interview, they told me that you chose me." And I was like, so I was excited because I liked your energy in the interview. And so yeah, I got to meet her, and I'm just so happy that she's my manager because I feel like I just will be able to grow with her. And she said that she really enjoys teaching graduate nurses. You can tell that she really has a passion for it, and like, I need that energy around me. First week on the floor, I was basically just shadowing, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, but the days were kind of long because I felt like I wasn't doing as much. Right now, I am going in between 2 different clinical coaches. They don't call them preceptors anymore, I guess, but I have 2 clinical coaches, which at first I was like, why do I have 2? I don't want to, like, I want 1. But having 2 has literally been really, really nice because they're 2 very different nurses. They're both really, really good nurses, but they're so different, and I'm able to take bits and pieces from each individual and create like my own way of practice, and I really, really like that. And being able to just see what works for different people, it kind of helps. So I really enjoy it. And then they're 2 different types of personalities. I like that. The only issue that I'm having so far is I don't feel like everyone on the floor is really, really nice. Everyone on the floor is super friendly. They all work together. No one has like an attitude or anything, or just wants to work by themselves. But I feel like I haven't, like, how can I say this? Like, I don't feel like I blend yet, and I know that's just because I'm new and like I don't know where my personality will fit, and I don't really know anybody yet. But that's the only issue that I'm having right now, is that I don't feel like I mesh yet. But I know that comes with time. I just hate being the new person. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. But so now I am on the floor. I'm taking patients, of course, with my clinical coach, and it's been really great. I have seen a lot of stuff. I have performed a lot of skills. I have just really feel like I've been thriving as far as what's expected of me within the first 30 days. And I really, really enjoy it. Like, I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm really enjoying it. It's not really overwhelming yet. So, but I feel like I'm able to that's why I'm so happy that I got into a graduate nurse residency program, just because they slowly kind of introduce you into, to new things. But I'm really enjoying it so far. So my orientation is 3 months long. After 3 months, I transitioned from a graduate nurse resident to RN1, and I get a raise, so that's good. If I need longer than 3 months, they're more than happy to accommodate me and work with me and help me to kind of cross over from graduate nurse to RN1. And after I have worked for a year, I become an RN2 if I meet the competencies, or if I'm doing well, I move from RN1 to RN2, which you get another raise, and raises are good. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I really, really love this facility. I feel like they have high standards, which is great. I feel like they care about your happiness. My manager said after a year, if I feel like this isn't for me and I want to move to critical care or ER, then she'll be more than happy to find a place for me. And I was like, seriously? I feel like that is huge, just because they want you to be happy, because they know if you're not happy, then you're not going to be giving quality care. And I really appreciate that, just because I don't feel like you should be stuck in a place. Yes, I have gotten my very first nursing check, and it's weird. It's weird because I have not worked since like 2013, and like I haven't had like my own money in my own account. Like my husband and I, we have separate accounts, but when I log into my app, like I see his account and my account and all the other accounts. So I would always just transfer money from his account into my account. But now, small victory. Now, you know, I have my own money. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I do feel tired a lot, like after I work. So we have to be on the floor by ready to receive report by 6:45, which I really like that. I feel like your shift should start at 7. I don't feel like, you know, you should get there and you should get there at 7 and you receive report at 7, because then, you know, it's just not considerate of other people's time, and then you end up leaving the floor at like 8:30. Like, that's crazy. So we have to be on the floor ready to receive report by 6:45. So I get there at like 6:30 and I leave about 7:30, and I make it home, and by the time I get home, I'm exhausted. So I shower, I eat, and then I'm getting ready for bed because I'm just so tired. The very first time I worked a 12-hour shift, like I came home and like I went to sleep, and then the next day I was off and I just slept that whole day because my body was so tired. But I feel like I am starting to get used to working 12-hour shifts now. I'm still tired though. I do feel like I'm trying to balance, like our life has gotten so busy now with me working. Lola just started kindergarten, so my husband is like kind of doing a lot more, especially on the days that I work. I feel like my life is so busy. Like, it's already August, and it's like halfway through August, and I feel like I just started working. So it's like I'm trying to get accustomed to just getting back into my workout routine and just trying to be a good mom, be a good wife. So yes, I am kind of struggling with that, just because I feel like I'm always busy. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure that out. That is something that I'm struggling with. Right now, I'm also struggling with time management on the floor. Like, I don't have late mids, or, you know, I'm doing things late or anything, but I just feel like I don't have my flow yet. I guess, you know, every nurse could tell you like they have their flow, they do this. Like, I don't have that. Like, I feel like I'm scattered all over. So that's something that I'm struggling with. But everything else, I feel like I'm doing great. I really have good examples. Like, the team that's on our floor, like, it's some really good nurses, and I feel like I can learn a lot from them, and I'm excited to just grow with them and to just learn and to just become the nurse that I want to be, which is like a really good nurse. Like, I want to be a really good, like, quality nurse. So yeah, I'm enjoying it thoroughly so far. So the way that our graduate nurse residency program is, I thought it was going to be, so we would have classroom for 3 months, and then we would transition to on the floor, but it's not like that. We really don't even have classroom time, because you don't really need it. You learned everything that you needed to learn in nursing school. Now, ICU residents, they have 6-month orientation, and ER and labor and delivery, like, they have 6-month orientation, which is understandable, but we only have 3 months. And so each month we have to attend a seminar, and we have to do like an evidence-based project, which we compete with all the other facilities. And if you do well, you get to go like on all expense paid trips to go and present your project to other people of the organization, which is awesome. And we also attend classes that are specific to our specialty. So my specialty is acute care. So next week I have 2 classes that I'm going to attend that are specific to acute care. And I think it's with the nursing organization for acute care. So it's like that. It's not like classroom time where you learn, you know, stuff that you should have learned in nursing school, which I appreciate because I really enjoy being on the floor, being hands-on. When we have to go in the computer room and like learn charting stuff and sit there for like hours, I am like dying. I don't see how people sit at the computer all day, like it's crazy. Also, I am going for my BSN. I have applied and I'm getting ready to start soon, so that's gonna make me even more busy, but I really want to do that. I am trying to figure out what my 5-year plan is as far as nursing. So of course getting my BSN is definitely on the top, so I am working on that. So yeah, overall I love my floor, I love the people that I work with, I love what I'm doing. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about my strengths and my weaknesses, and I am very appreciative of that. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat so that you guys can communicate with me and follow my journey, because I do post a lot of stuff nursing wise on there. And a lot of you guys do ask me a lot of questions on there. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later.